Yo. Hey. Well, let me turn this music down. We're just gonna get it started. Mic check 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 10 11. 9:30 means 10 a.m. You got some good coffee? What's up, Zen King? You still gray, bro? We gotta get you green. But what's up, YouTube? Hello, world. How's it going, crypto land, internet land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka Mo World Peace the DJ. I'm a producer slash DJ, crypto hobbyist. I tweeted like 2 days ago. I was like, you know what's crazy about being a hobbyist in technology is corporations will make it seem as if hobbies aren't profitable. Not in two different ways, like in currency as well as in knowledge. But I don't know. I'm starting to debate this one. Am I really a crypto enthusiast slash hobbyist? Or am I just a subject matter expert that can just shit on anyone that gets into crypto today? That's kind of how I'm starting to feel. We got the crazy hair going, mad scientist vibes. Actually, let's just jump into it. Black screen. Darn it. That's how I popped up this morning. I didn't even set up the display. So let's display it. This OBS is a little different. Nah, I want this one, bro. All right. Whoopa. There we go. What's up, chat? Tree City West in the house. What up, Tree? What up, Dr. V-Ray? Welcome. Mick Dingo. Wingman TJ. He said, please talk about TGs in. For sure, bro. We will do that. What's up? What's up about 10K mints being minted from zero gas on FTX loophole? Oh, yeah. We could talk about that too. I tweeted that last night just to bring it back to life. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I Zen King is saying some positive vibes in the chat right now. He said, keep focused. Could get messy with the market. Yeah, I'm not even worried. Actually, I'm starting to. Today is. I didn't even say what today is for those that are coming later. Today is August 1st, 2023. Again, another permanent day to let us know, yo, guys, we're closer to 24 than we are 23. So what are we doing for 24? How are we building our skyscrapers for the next year? Because we here today, but those that plan out, they have the best time during it all. But yeah, market could get kind of shaky. And I had a realization today. I had another epiphany because, like I said, it's August 1st. We have to update ourselves quickly here in the Zen world because things can get upside down before you know it. And what I did realize is maybe DB Zen is a Xenian's safe haven. Now, right now, what we're looking at is it just turned 10 o'clock on the dot. What up, Dogeland in the house? In the house. What's up, bro? ZTFO in the house. Open source shoddy. What up? Was this Goose and Dad? What up, Goose and Dad? Hey. But yeah, looking at DBZen real quick. DBZen could be a Xenian's safe haven. Now, what I'm saying is basically, if you would have held DBZen for the month of July, instead of holding Zen, so like if you would have transferred your value into DBZen, you actually would have come out with less damage to your value. And yeah, that's what's crazy. And now, understanding this analytic that I've just, I guess you could say, self-discovered, because again, we in the lab. Where's my little photo at? Right here. Well, I said this, yeah, just a couple minutes ago. Because I'm, thinking for the live stream, and I'm like, yeah, sitting value in DXN for the month of July was more stable than sitting value in Zen. So where in the hell? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's right here. But yeah, nah, this is how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like every experiment that I do in Zen, I'm getting blown away. And it's okay, in my opinion, because again, Zen is super duper early compared to most cryptocurrencies, right? You go to info on Zen.network, you can see the amount of terms, and you can see time since Genesis. So 10 months since its Genesis. On August 8th, it's going to be a crazy 888 day, but that's also going to be the 10-month anniversary, or the 11th. Is it the 11th? Yeah, it would be the 11th month anniversary of Zen. So coming up on that 11 as well. And Ethereum is really going to be where the powerhouse is. And I would have to say for my analyzation of the past month and my analyzation of the last 3 months, so May, June, July, all roads lead back to Ethereum Zen. Seems to be the most profitable for anyone. As much as we want to champion all these other chains, there's so many variables that play a factor into making success. And the biggest one that I see is that cryptocurrency is still very virgin to the idea of the nomad, and everyone has to follow someone. If they're not following someone and they're not creating, and that person isn't creating their journey, they're more than likely not going to follow a freestyle cipher, right? They're not going to want to go out and look for some shit. And that's kind of what we're seeing. All the other chains are doing pretty well, but again, they're hyperinflated based on users that can mint for free. Right? So everything is meant for free, but we already know that XEN allocations will be based on cost of production. I keep running this every single day in my streams because it's the facts, right? You got Ethereum, Binance Chain, Avalanche, Polygon, Pulse Chain. So that's your top 5. Everything else below that is going to be a free chain. And I mean, you could say Phantom and Moonbeam are honorary because they're actually not free. They're the only ones that have that cost. I think it's like 1 cent on Phantom, and it's 3 cents on Moonbeam. EVMOS, Dogechain, OKX, all those are free. So you can mint Zenful free on these ones. But when it comes, again, to the other ones, you will have to put up some sort of gas cost in order for you to get the Zen. So for the last 3 months, again, all roads lead back to Ethereum Zen, because all these other Zens, they're fun, but the issue is that the community is very sporadic, and you have to like channel the voices to figure out where the people are. And we're seeing it now on Avalanche. A lot of people moved to Avalanche, and now we're seeing them sell all their tokens. So it's happening now on Avalanche. It's like, yeah, we want everybody here. And then everybody came. And then now they're like, yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks for the heads up. I'm getting ready to dump this. But yeah, looking at Zen at the monthly right now, we dropped over 52% in the month of July. That's a lot, yo. So another 50%, right, from where we are right now, where we closed. That would bring us all the way down here. Here, let's go ahead and let's move a line, just in case. Because this is how it's moving, right? Zen is moving as if it's like programmed for the traders to trade. And I mean, it is, right? That's just kind of, again, another, I guess, bonus factor for Zen is that it is being traded by traders. It's being traded by sandwich bots. It's being traded by people who know how to move a chart better than you or I. So, like, for instance, this address, right? This address does nothing but dump, right? And you go and you look at the address itself. You go do some analysis. Somebody left a comment here. Maybe I have to look at that. But if you go and look at the analysis here, you see this is a bot. So somebody's bot is on top of the Zen chart. And we saw too in July, in this 50% drop, we even had the most famous bot on Ethereum botting our coin to the downside. So there's a lot of different things in this experiment when it comes to price that can potentially, in my opinion now, knock us off our rocker, really make it so it's feels like a shit coin. But we know Zen is not a shit coin. And it makes me want to understand the nature of this sell-off more than understanding the price from top to bottom. But the nature that happened here, you can watch my videos. And if you don't follow your boy, it's your first time here, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and, be here for the streams because we talk about Zen every day. Again, I got my lab coat on right now, and I'm trying to understand the structure before the takeoff, right? Best thing about Zen is it can't be filed as a security. And we're seeing it live right now. I'm stressed out. I'm like, yo, is Jack Levin going to pump the price or what? But that's an old school thought now, man. You do not want to think that. Actually, you probably don't want to be part of anything where the founder is pumping the price, right? There's one thing for them to buy the price, but it's another thing for them to pump the price. And that seems to be the easiest way to mess up this whole scene, So we're literally seeing it right now. And this is because even me, I'm a miner. Where's my mines at? Do I have it here? Okay. Yeah, I just mined some wallets because, again, we got wallets ending, man. We got wallets ending this month. Every month we got wallets ending. That's the game. If you haven't started minting and making your ladder so you get mints every day going into the future, today's the day. Also, you want to do it before gas gets low, gets high, because then you're just going to be playing yourself. So, yeah, the game is always championing minting. So, had some wallets in today. $12 for one Zen mint. That's how much I was grabbing USD value. In Zen value, I got 15 million. So, the total overall claim here, it cost me $10 at 20 Gwei. So that's pretty cool too. Now, wish I guess I could have waited a little longer, but I was like, whatever, because I got another batch coming out, but we just gonna fire that up and fry that up. But this is where we are today. So there are people who are selling their mints to get back their transaction fee. And that makes sense. A lot of people who minted Zen 11 months ago, they were looking for the bag, right? They were looking for the gains. They were looking to ROI ridiculously. Now, this is a $60 ROI, maybe $62. Let's look at one of the wallets here. Let's look at the total balance of transaction. Okay. So 200. So this wallet I created 220 days ago is actually more expensive to create, but that's always the facts. It's going to be more expensive to create your batch than it is to end it, because creation is, think of that like extra money to create was to like get that contract on chain ready for you in 221 days. So that's basically why this costs $17 at 9 Gwei. But then at 20 Gwei, it costs $10 to mint out. So there's a balance to this game as well. If you're really trying to figure it out, because now you're on the downside, and that's pretty much me right now. I'm on the other side of every single move that I made in July, and I'm just experimenting, and I believe in Zen. So what's cool is that this will come back to me. Damn, I made this on Christmas almost. Look at me, hella early. Oh, that's UTC time. So yeah, it was like December 24th or December 23rd around 10 p.m. But yeah. So it's looking pretty cool. Came back in profit, $17. We had $10 to end the vibes. So let's just say 28. We'll round up with that 99. I got hit with a 99. That should really just say $17.99, like I got taxed or something. $17.99 right on the dot. But yeah, like knowing that this is what's going on, like I'm in the mix. There's a lot of people who are selling their Zen to cover their mints. So whatever they paid to get the mint, they're selling the Zen to get it back. Then we have these fools on top of that selling Zen because it's got liquidity and it's got volume. So it allows them to put a bot on here and sandwich people who are getting a little too horny for what price Zen could be, right? And this is important to know as a Zenian. If you're going to be buying Zen, you want to make sure you have the right slippage. Like, don't make the wrong move by buying too much too fast, because then you're going to get sandwich botted, where you're going to buy below these people and they're going to know you coming in. So I don't really know how they can fix this. This would be a really good question for Jack Levin to see his insights on how he perceives EMV or, bots on the trading. Like, it's a whole world, the bots on the trading, and it's very new. I would say, like, the code for it, it's kind of like anything. It's like, it's been here for a long time, but everyone having their own bot, that's new. Oh, you could also relate it to like a Supreme, right? When Supreme had the snipe bots, the JavaScript extension bots before, they stopped all the botting and everything. Like, that's when you were hitting, grabbing Supreme for the lowski. And then eventually people create ways for you not to be able to do it. So I do see Zen reaping the benefits of that. Now, back to my DXN theory here. And now DXN might start dumping because I'm talking about it. Oh shit. Somebody said they sold everything for X. Good luck. We will not. Okay. I'm going to just say this now for my guy, Nicolo, or not. There's no L there. Nicolatin. Let me talk to you, bro. I don't care about X. I don't care about no shit coin outside of Zen. If Zen is a shit coin, it's the only shit coin I'm rocking with, unfortunately. For those, because come on, man, X, that's a shit coin. We talking about building ecosystems. We're talking about establishing villages. You know what I'm saying? Helping the planet Earth. But I hear about X. Zen got an X, and then they got an EN for English afterwards. Shilling X. In 2 years, Zen will be 1 cent. That's kind of how I'm feeling too, bro. In 2 years, I feel like Zen will be a penny. People will be pissed. Like, yo, you mean I could have got this for the crypto bruh motion? Like, I could have got this for $10, right? This is why the reality of Zen right now, it's not really good for the mainstream, because we got to deal with these dumpers, bro. But again, what might be a good idea for a Zenian, now that I'm starting to see the full picture for what it is, because it's squeezing now. We squeezing this picture. This picture is officially squeezed. So what we can say, We're going to draw this chart a little bit better. What we could potentially say. Let's get this lined up here. Line it up, line it up, line it up. So what we could say is that, yeah, my $1.62 play could still be in the mix because, again, DXN is subjective to dumping because people could just unstake and dump. But at least in the month of July, we have learned that that is the case for DXN. Its sell pressure does not come from the holders. It comes from the lobby. And if people enter the lobby and they don't have any competition, they're more likely to dump the coins. So the lobby just ended 15 minutes ago. This was the ending here. There was only 10 players, which is still crazy that they grossed 10K. Right? We're in the middle of a bear market. Some people got some ETH out there. And that's probably the real crypto people because that's all they got is crypto. They ain't got no fiat. So they still making their crypto work for them, even though those that are new are trying to get crypto to work for them. So since this is still happening rapid all the time, and this was a pretty good one to get into, but only if you had the bag, because we had, again, we had two big burners who took up all the coins. So since those two burners came in with 6 billion, that messed up the adjusted idea here. And again, we don't know, like, here, let's look at this wallet. Let's see how they got theirs in. So you could do something like this too. This is something I like to do. I like to go and look at the burners and see how they got theirs in. So this person, they was steady burning. We be burning. Burn 3 times. So they brought theirs in from the exchange. When I see shit like this, this is an undercover motherfucker. That's what we're going to call this person. Because they don't want you to know who they are. I don't know who these people are. If you're taking your Zen from the exchange, you're going undercover. Every time I see this, I'm like, oh, that's the undercover play. Because they're in a whole nother zone. It's basically like they're spinning the Zen and sending it to this wallet that has no relationship to anything else. So, and again, I don't do this, so this is why I can come to this conclusion. But this individual is buying Zen and burning it, and this is who you have to keep up with. Actually, you can see they haven't participated in 44 days, so something told them to get involved today. Right? That's the number one, or was that? Oh, never mind. That was the number 2. Or was that number 1? Yeah, that was number 2. Let's see about this person. Where you get your Zen from, bro? Oh, they transferring it in and buying it from the DEX. They did 2 transfers in. Oh, okay. It's the same wallet. It's the same person. 6890. So they still kicking your ass if you're trying to play against them. They came in with a different address. Wow. Who is this person? But yeah, they came in number 1. That address is this one right here. This address is this person here, number 4. So that's crazy. But again, like all of this stuff that we're discovering, you know, I don't really care about it. What it could turn into, like, let's say since we got legal on top of the head of crypto right now, if somebody was washing for an advantage, then that's when I think like DXN, because I heard this come up too. Somebody was like, is DXN a security because of the way that it's distributed? But in all honesty, not really. Or in all honesty, not at all. You know, like somebody would need to make a case on why DXN is messing them up. And the only way for me to think of that is because you have gas manipulation, but that's not on DXN. That's on Ethereum and all the other blockchains. So they have no control over the gas manipulation. You have washing between wallets, but the washing between wallets is based on the user, not so much DXN or DBZN, because that's the user doing things. And if that user is using the funds for, you know, malicious acts, then I'm still trying to be like, is that falling back on DXN? But then it's like, nah, this person just found this portal that worked for them in a fair environment, and they have more money, more economical energy than those that participate, which give them the ability to kind of have an advantage, right? And you can't really hate on someone for having money. Like, if they have money, they got money, you know? So seeing all those things, I'm like, yeah, DXN is pretty solid. And knowing that the sell pressure, again, is coming from those that are getting into the lobby, right? We also see somebody just here. Let's look at this person. They just put up a bunch of DXN. Oh, yeah, there's another thing to look at, too, I guess. Claims. I haven't looked at that in a long time. 7,000. So over 7,000. Somebody just claimed all of theirs. Was this the person? So this is ways for you to do your own analyzation. Yeah, they did. So that's exactly what they did. The person claimed. They were there. So yeah, this person claimed their coins and then they put them on the DEX to sell, which means we're gonna get more divs because now there's less coins in the pool. So again, this is why I'm like, yo, is DXN the actual hedge for a Xenian? Like, should Xenians be not only burning for it but be buying it from the DEX with their Zen to hedge a better result? Because if you were buying DXN with your Zen this whole time, like buying, not burning, BY or BUI, Deutschland with a free membership, better click it now before it's gone. But yeah, if you were to look at the monthly again, we had a 52% drop on Zen, and DXN was. Go to the monthly. Let's see what the drop was. Not that bad. It had it had an undecided month. It didn't know if it wanted to go up or down. So the Bears, they just closed it down just in case people want to come in and start trading. That's how I picture it. But truthfully, DXN from open to close, if you didn't panic for the month, you were only down 10% at the close if you didn't panic. So I was one of those motherfuckers panicking because I panicked on the idea that, like, yo, the whales are going to dump on me. And then that made me have to start to pay attention more to, like, who are the whales? What are they dumping? And is that really affecting me? So 31 days later, I will give Rosvin his flowers. We also have DXN. xeNFTs getting ready to come out. So things are getting ready to get a little spicy now that we understand how this is working. So Roz, got my flowers, bro. I don't know what you did, but you did it. And this was just really scary. This drop was like, wow. And especially it coming down from here, it really didn't make any sense, like why this was happening. But now I get it. So looking at a monthly view of this, here's the close of today for DBZ here. We're going to just slide this line down. We know that $4 is a solid support and resistance for DBZ. Anything below that is kind of a free fall. But again, there's not enough coins on the DEX, so there is potential that it if people start to buy and stake, you would need, again, sell pressure from the lobby, and then if no one is selling their lobby coins, there's no sell pressure, which gives DXN the ability to keep going. Great. And also DXN, limited supply coming out every day. 7.7 thousand DXN a day. So this is getting smaller too. Because again, all the coins, majority of the coins, 95% of the coins will be minted out by 2027. And half of the supply will be minted out next year. So it's in the hyper inflation right now. And then next year it will have a happening where it will slow down by like 40%, right? Or not, maybe 20%. And then the next year it slows down by 10%. And then the next year it slows down by 5%. And then that's kind of how we're going to get to mining all these coins out. Hey, shout out to Dr. V-Ray. He picked it up. Damn. No, I'm just kidding. Nico is really shilling the X right now. Hilarious. He's like, yo, you got to get into this. Coming to the Zen house shilling X is wild behavior. Yeah, coming into the Zen palace, bro, and shilling X, man. Don't you know we know Elon Musk? Elon Musk changed Twitter to X on Jack Levin's birthday. Like, the creator of Zen was also born on the 24th of the 7th month, right? 7 days, 24/7. And then you also have 24, which is the when X is the 24th letter of the alphabet. I think, unfortunately, you're on the wrong side of the X, my guy. Cause I like you, bro. I'm not gonna buy no shit coins. I'm like so done with the shit coins. Like, yeah, we done with that, bro. Attention is all you need. That's what we're doing. I'd rather get xeNFTs over X. I'll probably get xeNFTs too, but again, I can't even touch xeNFTs. I can't touch xeNFTs. I can't touch Zen Punks. But I do need to talk about TG Zen. So I can't touch TG Zen. TG Zen is chill. Oh, let's see. Did this break below 9? Or is this still holding? Let's check it on out. So I picked the right idea here. I'm glad I got into the liquidity pool because I'm not so stressed as well. And the Zen, just go back to Zen real quick because I ain't trying to talk about X. I'm talking about Zen, bro. But Zen is, in my opinion, just the key to success. But yeah, I've been waiting for my liquidity to get below $1,000, but it's just hanging here, which isn't that bad for 50% pool. And I've had, man, I wish I could remember when I started this right now. That's what they need to add. They need to add a way for me to see when I started the pool right now. But I believe I did this 2 weeks ago. I started my pool because 2 weeks ago, I thought we were going to take a bigger dump. But I'm happy that I've been able to participate in the trades. I saw what happens what goes up. Got a lot of fees when we go up. Now that we're going down, I'm getting more Zen than I am getting fees, and that's exactly what I want. This is why I've been talking about range orders in the liquidity pool, because if you can pick the right direction, you can find yourself getting into a better position for your next move. My next move is the 333 auction, potentially. I'm starting to get a little bearish on it. If Jack don't say nothing about it very soon, I'm going to be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, how much longer do we need to wait for this? Like, this is stupid at this point, you know? Like, come on, man, just say some shit. Like, give us some hopium, man. But yeah, if he doesn't talk about it like in the next like 5 days, I'm probably just going to be like, yeah, fuck it. Just start burning for DXN. It's not even worth it waiting for that. DXN is proven last month that it's a better hedge for your Zen. And again, going back to the whole point here, I need to make like a diagram. Zen is for minting. Zen is currency. Zen is block space. So it does work better when it's being used, not when it's being held. So if you're not using it in a liquidity pool, if you're not staking it, if you're not creating it, there should be no reason for you to hold it. It's very sad because it goes against the point of it being a currency. Like that's what Jack Levin's saying. And he's saying it's a currency and that we're supposed to trade it and spend it. But yet so much of it is being created in the hyperinflation stage that is out the window low key. Like thinking that this is a currency is going to get you trapped in it. So potentially it can be because it has the right mathematics and the right infrastructure of design for it to become a currency, because there's less coins in the environment than there is being created, right? And that's why 2025 it could get really spicy in Zen world. But in 2023, realistically, Zen is fuel. So that's like the hardest thing for me to swallow and say. But you would have even done better hedging your Zen into VMPX. Just selling it into VMPX in July, you would have done better. Everything everybody should have done, you would have done better. Right? So it does bring up that curiosity. Ooh, VMPX is looking ready to go. Ready to go. But yeah, you zoom out on the day, it can go a little lower. This is another one, right? Not a lot, a finite supply. It's going to be used for XN or for the X1 chain. You can burn 1 VMPX for 3 XN tokens. So, oh shit. Yo, Dogeland. Yo, my guy Dogeland. We got Zen King. He's finally here. He's finally here. It's ETH Zen or nothing. I hear you, Dan. There's I hear you on that, Dan. It's Zen or nothing. But yeah, so VMPX is another one. 5.8 million available in the DEX. All it takes is someone to come through and buy it up. Where the money going to come from? I'm questioning as well. If you don't want VC funding and your community's broke, where does the money come from? It's a magic 8-ball question, because even I don't know how much more worker money is going to go into Zen and keep getting siphoned out by the whales. I don't know. There's a lot of questions that need to be kind of answered now that it's August 1st by Jack Levin. Like, how is he going to stop the price from going down so that workers can get into Zen? Like, this is, I guess, a fun question. I believe it'll be figured out, but the scary part about it is it could be figured out with time. Kind of like how you would want to question, like, hey, how can this baby walk? And it's like, well, if you give it a year or two, probably it'll start walking. Right? And that's the scary part of Zen, because today we want the gains. Like, oh man, I want the gains today. But luckily we're pretty deep into the scene in Zen right now. So that question coming up isn't as fearful, because we know what to expect. It could take more time. So do we see more downside? I don't know. Do we make a new all-time low? People have been calling for it. So maybe those that are calling for it, they're the mentors. Maybe they're the ones that are selling the price down. Right? Maybe they're this guy. Who is this guy? Oh yeah, this person just sold the rest of theirs, and I saw them having that in their wallet. So it's only so many people selling, but there's no buyers as well. But yeah, the mathematics on Zen make it make sense, and make me know that there is an answer, but it's time, even though I don't like that answer. Ken Dog in the house. What up, though? Minja. Glad no one is talking about VMPX, because I still need to build my bag. Yeah, no one's really talking about it. I don't really talk about it either, because my philosophy on VMPX is that we need to accumulate as much as possible so that we can have a balance to sell for, or to burn for XN, and to stake in the pool. Because when the bridge becomes live, they're gonna do the same thing as Curve Finance, which is it's crazy that Curve Finance is having all this drama too, because that's what Jack Levin said that VMPX is going to be modeled behind, but not like Curve distribution, but like Curve staking. So Curve is based on time staking, where you stake out or you make a commitment, kind of like a CD. So you'd make a commitment for like 30 days, 1 year, 5 years, or and so on and so on. And when you make those commitments, you generate fees. So that's what VMPX is going to have, that same staking model. The longer you stake, the more fees you get. Yeah, I think that's why I don't really promote it either. I'm like, yo, this is for staking. When everything comes out, when the immutable code is here at the forefront, yeah, bro, we're going to be pumping VMPX like crazy, because it's on Bitcoin, right? So yeah, we're going to keep it chill. Shh. There's going to be so many whales next year. Maybe if people stop selling their Zen, but again, they're in profit, so I can't hate on them. So yeah, again, we have things to hedge our Zen, and maybe these are our portals to bring new people in. But it's up to the community, right? It can't just be one person championing it. It's got to be everybody believing in it and understanding it. And not a lot of people understand TG Zen, and the person that created it, they're kind of MIA right now. I know they had a baby, which is kind of wild timing. Imagine being ready to drop a actual cryptocurrency, and then God gives you a baby. You're like, actually, bro, focus on this. So I understand why he's not as present. I haven't looked at this in a while. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? I don't have any claimed allocation. Time day Or I guess, do I have to keep burning to get some? I don't know. Is this my total rewards? Maybe what I need to do is talk to these fools. I'm still trying to figure out, like, how is this graphic working? Because I thought I was going to just be getting TGZen, but maybe it's because people aren't burning. So I did realize that people stopped burning on TGZen. And you're saying, somebody said that the burn button, return error, insignificant balance. Oh, that was weird. So maybe you got to play around on it. Sometimes these dApps, they be super duper janky, and it could do something like this. Damn, $22. See, this is going to be the next thing we're going to be seeing: burn ratios. Is it better for me to burn here or to burn on Phoenix? Because again, Zen might just keep going down. So why isn't the community pivoting into pumping our derivative tokens, DXN, Phoenix, TGZen, Zen Doge? Those are literally there for us to put our Zen inside of and pump while we wait for Jack Levin to figure out how are you going to stop getting the working classes money just like siphoned, because they only got so much to offer. And if every single week people are constantly selling Zen, but the workers are constantly putting their money into Zen, where is the yin and yang of that experience? Or are we literally siphoning real world funds and giving it to the whales with time? Doesn't sound right, but it could be the thing. And maybe this is why Jack is not talking about it, because he doesn't want to make it that real. But that's some real shit that we've now got to get to, because how are we going to continue Zen if it's only, because it doesn't make any sense at that point. Everybody who keeps minting gets more Zen, right? And now you're waiting for Zen to make the equilibrium for the sellers, but they're going to keep minting with the money that they're taking from people. You know, it's just, it's a messy one. And that's again why I'm saying, kind of feeling like maybe all of this Zen is for burning or for selling, and it's not for holding just yet. Maybe to hold Zen is to max mint, and anything that you have in today is for today. So I'm still trying to figure it out as well. It's one of the harder, how do you say this? I would say it's one of the hardest riddles to understand in crypto right now, because I've never seen anything like Zen with just such a reckless burn feeling. Just something to ponder. How many vendors does the Zen network have, and the future of X1? The more vendors, what do you mean by vendors? What's that mean? Damn, $3. Oh, that's some advanced setting shit. Do I want to approve this so I can see which one has the best? Nah, I don't really want to do that right now. I like Phoenix though. Phoenix just had a reward flush on Polygon this past weekend. So the pool flush, it's already filling back up. Big ups. Ethereum, I think, is coming up soon. Yeah, in about a month. ETH flush. And again, no one's really doing these dApps because there's no leader. So it's almost like when leaders step up to the plate, people will start participating. But I think that's another problem with the developers. Developers out there, you need to be in the mix forever. Once you commit to putting the project out, you need to be in the mix forever. And then if you are a marketer or you're an advertiser, you need to be able to keep delivering. And that's why I'm just so bullish on fucking DXN at this point, because they're the only people that have stayed active. Rosvin has been active every day. He actually posted yesterday. Rosvan. My first Romanian friend. Damn, I just completely forgot Phoenix existed for a minute. Yeah, bro. Phoenix, it's because of the developer social thing. When you're not very social and you don't have a social presence, you're going to probably end up falling into the back of your own project. But this is, again, why I like Rosvin. And I'm really, I should have never put him side by side with Jack. The whole VMPX, that was just emotional from all parties. And we should have never put them against each other because they're the same people. They're not this guy, that guy, right? They're actually real developers with social skills that we should be appreciative that we have in our community. Because again, you look at Phoenix and Joe be showing up, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what else Joe got going on. And I think that is why Phoenix is where it is. Joe should be here every day. Phoenix should be a 6-month plan of Joe in the mix every day. And maybe one day it'll click, or maybe something will happen. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas of what what the community could do. But my most important thing to address right now is that Zen is in free fall. And since it is free falling, if you are minting, maybe this is a moment not to sell it on the DEX, but to get involved in these other derivatives. We have these other derivatives that maybe sending our Zen there while this is falling and not going back into the ETH, we can begin to build a better position on people who are just focused on Zen right now. So that's something I'm looking at. That's probably going to be my August. My August will be really centered around how do I move my Zen into better areas and maybe not just keep staking it. Because I'm minting, so I have stakes, I have mints. I got stakes 1,000 days, out. Got mints 400 days out. So it's not like I'm not gonna have Zen, and that's the beauty of this whole scenario we're in right now. I forgot about Phoenix too. He ain't no Jack. The NFT future thing is confusing. Yeah, DB Zen. That's the problem though. Is my one recommendation. I just noticed this thing says Costin, because it be Costin. But my one recommendation to Rosvin is that the team needed to focus on the lobby. If they kept focused on the lobby, then things would go up. But you need to. This is what I hear in the argument. If I was to say that to him, I hear him saying, you need to keep expanding so that more individuals find out. So the more you expand, the more people find out. And expanding on the lobby isn't necessary expansion. New products help expand the ecosystem. So the DB's NFTs will help expand the ecosystem. And hopefully what it drives is daily minting. And what I mean by that is exactly what I'm saying. Daily minting. Every day someone's minting something to play this game. Essentially, if you're already in Zen, you could just wrap your DB. You could wrap your XeNFT. Think of it as a reward for real. We're going back to the reward phase. You could wrap your XeNFT and just get rewards from just being a minter. And then later down the road, you can make the decision on whether or not you want to sell it, or excuse me, if you want to mint it and burn it, or if you want to, mint it for yourself and not burn the Zen. So the wrapping of the XeNFT is pretty cool. The issue, though, that's what I'm saying. There is an issue here, which is there isn't that many. Ayo, I got some Zunicorns yesterday. Check out my Zunicorn. 89. That's a prime. That's a prime number. That's a Fibonacci number. It's a prime Fib. Wrap it up. Rosvin, Mr. Consistent, stays in the mix. But yeah, that's all you need. Consistency in the Zen community might take you pretty far. If you're a developer out there and you're looking to dev, if you're really consistent and you don't hide behind a ski mask, there is some potential there. Look at Iceman pushing Zen Pepe, bro. Like that shit is, again, big ups to everyone who's creating. But unfortunately, I cannot participate if I'm middleman burning. If you burn my coins and not the contract, I'm not going to play. So just don't even send it my way. But I am respectful of the hard work and the ethics of keeping crypto alive. So I am saying there's some good people behind Zen Pepe. at the same time, I'm saying that shit don't burn your coins. So you got to decide on where you want to be with the xeNFT. Because eventually the token factory will come out. Somebody will, I mean, maybe that's what they'll do. Maybe they'll migrate their community through the token factory to a real burner. We'll see what happens then. But something I just wanted to point out, there's a shit ton of xeNFTs. When you look, right, you're like, wow, 43,000. But when you break it down, again, I've shown this multiple times last month, but just go ahead. We're in August now. So August, September, October, December, November. So if you go to xeNFT, or if you go to the OpenSea, go to xeNFTs, go ahead and use these attributes on the side to build out what you want to see. So what you'll see is there is not that many xeNFTs available for the next couple months, which means that there won't be much power in xeNFTs or in DB xeNFTs, because there won't be a lot of people with NFTs ending. So if you are wrapping your older ones, this is why I'm bullish on DXN, because I do feel like people are going to need to boot up their xeNFTs, because they're not going to have xeNFTs that are ending in the next, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 months. In the next 5 months, there's only 3,000 that are ending. And on top of that, there's only, things like, 13 that are listed. So you got to make the decision. But all roads lead to Zen. Shout out Zen King. That's a fact, bro. All roads lead to Zen. But yeah, there's not that many that are available on the DEX. So on the Ethereum side of DBZen FTs, I see a lot of people wrapping things in the future, and I see that in the result of their power, and I see that power because you need DBZen tokens to get more fees throughout the day. I see that being bullish for DBZen, because a lot of people are going to have to acquire DBZen or DXN in order to pump up the volume, because they don't have anything ending. So if you got some shit ending right now out there, this is for you. This is a reward for you, right? You're going to get the highest power DBs NFT because yours is getting ready to end, and it's based on that. Actually, let's look at it real quick. So if you go to dbzen.org, they got the light paper there. Let's get this down. I got way too many tabs up right now. Oh yeah, I was reading the Richard Hart case. That shit crazy, bro. They really trying to get this man. They really trying to get this fool. This is the one though that's fucked. Fraud in the offer of sales of a security. Fraud. That sucks. That's the only one that got me worried about my guy Richard Hart. Because when you're a fraudster, bro, that's felonies. You're dealing with the wrong idea. Like, you know, having, you know, registered security violations, like that's pretty cool, you know. But like this fraud part, like fraud in connections with purchase of security fraud, like, bro, what the fuck? Fraud, bro? Like, you want to not have that. You just want to have it say connections with purchase of sales of security. You wanted to say the offer of sales of security, not fraud, bro. That's robbery. Gosh. But yeah, good luck to my guy Richard Hart. I think he's gonna fight it, and he's gonna spend a lot of money, and we're gonna see what happens next. Good luck, bro. That's why I haven't talked about it yet, because I think it's more of a good luck mission than it is a solidified mission. So good luck, dog. I lost a lot of money in DXN since I bought in May at 26. I'm sticking with Zen at the long term. Hell yeah, man. I feel you on that though. Ken Dog. Peace, people. Let's rock, let's rock out the day. What's up? We personally experienced. That's a fact, man. I got beaker juice all over me. P.o.P Dog, I feel you on that. A lot of people did lose a lot of money buying into DXN at the wrong time. And now I think, this is just me just thinking, this isn't financial advice or anything, but I do think if you were to remove the emotion of how much you lost here, you can start to see where DXN is more of an opportunity than it was a loss. And this is kind of why I'm like saying like, damn, yo, this Zen is going to be built off of the backbones of the working class citizen. And not too many cryptos are built off the working class. Most of them, I mean, that's just crypto or Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, yeah, a lot of working class individuals buy $10 worth of Bitcoin a day with their checks, right? Buying 20, buying 100. That's just the name of the game. But the difference is that you don't have volatility in the idea of stealing retail investors' money. In our world, technically, hardworking individuals get caught in the hurricane, and then we might end up here because this is an opportunity. We're in search of an opportunity because of how well structured the ecosystem is. And again, I mean, this is again why I have to give Rosvin his props. He's here every day, talking, and he's reposted me. You know what I mean? He's doing it the right way. He's letting us know like, hey, the deadline, August 3rd, DB's NFTs, it's on the way. You know, he's doing the right things. But the problem was when the lobby started to fail, they didn't address it, and that made us emotional. Because I was super emotional in that moment. I was like, why am I still playing? Why am I putting my bread back into this shit? Like, I should cash out. Like, I should have cashed out. And I will live with that forever now. Like, damn it, I should have sold DXN back here at $30 when I had the ability to. But instead, I wrote it all the way down to where we are today. So, it's part of it. But yeah, bro, we are going to recover. What up, Dennis? What it do? RH is the king of Incile. Oh shit. xeNFTs has held good value on post chain. Everything else including PSN, died. Damn. For real? Forgot the FTX loophole. Oh yeah, let's look at that real quick. That's old news. That's old new news. But yeah, I just reposted this, so shout out Rosvin. Keep holding us down, bro. But yeah, I posted this on my Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm always saying something. If you haven't listened to the AI Drake better than real Drake. Actually, this was a mindfuck too. Can't wait for Zen GTP so we can start making all kinds of fun stuff. Where did that go? Where is it at, dude? Oh yeah, right here. So this right here, this is actually an article from October 12th. So it's funny that it came up like when FTX was back on the boards. But it was something I was like, actually I was on LinkedIn, and I went to LinkedIn to search Zen Crypto to see if there was any hits on Zen Crypto within LinkedIn, because, you know, LinkedIn is where a lot of corporations are, is where everyone's talking corporate and, you know, strategy of corporation of next moves. And the only Zen article I've seen on LinkedIn was one that was in the connection to the October 12 event. And in case you didn't know, there was a gas exploit that happened for FTX, where someone realized that you could send a transaction of Ethereum from FTX for free. And basically they would mine Zen. So they mined 17,000 wallets before they stopped them from doing this. And we don't know who did this. And some would say, again, like I said, one of the pumps in Zen was FTX. We helped take down FTX. If you know, if it's up to you if you want to believe it, but I believe it was around 81 ETH that fucked their books up, because now it was like exposed, like, hey, maybe we don't have the bread. Maybe we don't actually have the bread, and Zen came in and messed everything up. So when you look at it, here we go to the daily. One of the pumps back in October. This first one right here, the one I made stupid guapo. Yeah, I've been riding all the waves of Zen. That's why I keep falling in love with this tokenomics, because I see the vision, but I always get caught in the sell off because I'm on the other side of things. But now we know what time it is. Sometimes you sell and you walk away and you come back in a couple months. And that's just how it's going to be. That's how Doge was in the very beginning. That's how actually most cryptos are in the very beginning. You buy a little bit at the bottom and then you walk away. You see it's at the top, you sell it and you walk away. You buy some more at the bottom, you walk away. Put an alert, it's at the top, sell it, walk away. So people have been doing this shit over and over again, but that's the experienced crypto users. So hopefully, if you've been learning in these last couple months, by the time we do see our next run, you'll know what time it is, and we'll be able to offset things. And that's why I feel like the whales are able to push us down further, because that we are starting to get it. Like it's everyone's starting to understand what is really happening here. So they're losing opportunity to get it as low as they possibly can, and they're gonna keep doing what they're doing, which is selling until they're not profitable, so that they can get the lowest price possible, right? So thank you. But this first pump in Zen, you see here, it came October 31st, right? And probably the person that actually, who knows, maybe those 17,000 wallets are already donesy. I don't remember what it was. I mean, most of my first day mints have already been done. You know, I'm like working on mints I made way further into the game. But yeah, let's see, October 12th, because they were probably making day one mints. Yeah, so this whole dip here might have been the FTX thing. And then when FTX finally deleted itself in October, Zen saw a pump because gas went up so high, and we were part of the narrative. The narrative was that this token, Zen token, fucked up FTX. So that's a pretty cool thing of Zen history. Oh shit, that was a gnat. Yeah, but that was a really good one. I just had to bring that up for Zen King because he saw that I was talking about it. Be patient and let them rewards flood out. I rode DXN down too, like this, right? Hands in the air, everybody. Woo! Ah! Right now we're like in that part in the roller coaster when it like turns, and you're just like this the whole time, like waiting for the turn to stop and shit. That's me right now on DXN. But I believe, just mint Zen. The way we as a community talk about Zen is wrong. We should keep focusing at BTC and the value BTC has. We should keep on compounding Zen keep on comparing Zen to BTC 24/7. Only BTC and Zen are completely decentralized. I believe. Shout out to Just Mint Zen. I wish we could push that narrative, but the hardest narrative in that narrative is, well, why do your miners keep dumping? What's the cost of production? Why do they keep dumping the production? And why is there a potential for lower lows? BTC doesn't work like that. But I guess you could be like, yeah, it's decentralized, so people are selling. And again, that's kind of why I'm like, yo, Mr. Jack, how are you going to help the working class, dude? Because if not, then they're going to keep going to find bald. They're going to keep looking for X. They're going to keep looking for Y. And they're going to keep looking for Z. So how do we curve crypto, right? I can stream every single day and talk about Zen and literally give you the game plan of how the formula works. But I cannot do the random acts of dumping, because that's just, that is also part of the game. And I'm respected of it, though. If you're in profit, do your thing. That's why, for me at least, now that I know that my mints are being in profit this month, hey, maybe while I'm still got some value, I start buying the dips on these other tokens. because I don't know why they're dipping. There's literally no reason for any of these stuff to dip. Some would say it's in relationship to the Richard Hart situation, but then I would say if you sell your coins believing that, then you're just a follower. You're not like seeing the big picture here. And that's kind of why, again, I think the price is going down because, again, I was assuming we would go up. No Richard Hart see a case, you know. I just assumption of down. But yesterday was really a sell-off, and everyone was trying to pull Zen down with Hex, and I didn't like that. I thought that was stupid as fuck. I thought that was really, really dumb. I was like, dude, we have nothing to do with Hex. Yeah, some people from Hex got into Zen, and yeah, Zen is on Pulse, but it has nothing to do with Hex. Like, why are people selling their Zen? But then that's when I was like, oh, maybe a lot of Hexicans are in Zen, and they needed to take profit on their Zen because they're going to lose more in Hex, and they can use this arbitrage opportunity to sell Zen into Hex while Hex is pumping, and then get out and get back in. So this is kind of where I'm seeing with this, and this shit is toxic as fuck. And again, just to elaborate on it, just meant Zen, this is why it's really, really hard to compare Zen to BTC, because we still have this ugly cloud on top of us, which is the Hex coin. I fucks with Hex, you know, I fucks with people who fucks with it, but like, I just don't like how everyone is in relation to it being something that it's not. Like, Hex is not Bitcoin, but Zen is for sure. Zen is just like Bitcoin. It's cloud mining. It's real Genesis cloud mining. It's pretty dope. Nah, Dank, you made it. You did it right. You was saying get the fuck up out of this. I didn't believe you. Maybe it was the wax. Look at fat. I made the top with a ladder attack. I'm going to pull 8 figures out of something very soon. Nah, Dank is going crazy with it. Hex and Pulse Chain are welcome to Zen. Dennis. Yeah, man, I welcome them. What's crazy is that you can say, hey, you're welcome to come to Zen, but then when you look at the backbone in Zen, it's ran by the OG Hexicans. So now it's going to scare away some of those Hexicans up at the top and want to believe, because the same people are in our camp. Maybe they just need to discover me. Hey, maybe that. But yeah, there's going to be some fear there, bro. They're going to be so scared to deal with anything that has anything that deals with Hex. But if you know the right thing, I mean, you can even watch like the Jack Levin interview versus Richard Hart in today's world makes Richard Hart look like what? We followed this fool? Like, wait, we thought this was good? Damn. Have y'all ever seen that? Have y'all ever seen this shit? Y'all ever seen this one?
It's like, doesn't ever.
I was just rewatching this like yesterday, just getting a perspective. Like, let's just watch like. Here, we're gonna start right here. Let's just watch like a couple minutes of this. Watch this.
Life, or when people get older after 60s, they get mitochondrial dysfunction.
Right.
And essentially, their metabolic health suffers, and they get all kinds of diseases.
How do you spell that? It sounded like you said barbarian.
Barbarian. So kind of like barbarian, but it's Barberin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, check it out. It's no prescription. It makes you hungry, but that's the feature.
Right.
So
understood.
Like, just even that little bit of takeaway, right? It's Jack Levin being Jack Levin, which is just a spawn of information for no reason, right? And this was 2017 or 2020, July 17. So this is before I even knew who Jack Levin was, because I wasn't in this deep into Hex. Like, I was like, I don't need to focus on that shit no more. And a lot of people gotta, like, if you've been in Hex, you've been vamped. And now, like, you have the opportunity to bring in people that you want, that you know want crypto, but it's up to you.
So yeah.
So I mean, I think we've got so much stuff that multiplies by the other stuff. So we've got Hex monetizing time. We've got Pulse Chain, higher throughput, better for the environment, better tokenomics, lower latency, world's largest free airdrop, Pulse X, fee burning, liquid, like most liquid. These all help each other. So Pulse Chain helps Hex, Pulse X helps Pulse Chain helps Pulse X. Everything helps each other. Got a team working on a wallet. MetaMask is fine for now, you know, but in case they're not fine.
I want you to peep Jack Levin's body language in this now. Like, now we're in the future. You can kind of see how he's like allowing Richard to be Richard.
Nice to have it.
Bro said, hey, my eye itch.
And I like things that kind of amplify all the other things, if it's possible. Not dying, that would be nice. So medical.
And then, like, out of nowhere, Richard Hart just goes, not dying. Let's talk about health. But he was talking about, like, Pulse Chain and, like, shilling it in between.
Research, fabulous. Raised 27 million. Probably got to raise a lot more, really. I probably should actually go on a book tour and promote SciVive, because of the hundreds of thousands of users of the products that I've invented, I don't know that many people have read the books, and they're good books. So, you know.
Well, I think the keys to success is user adoption through marketing. That's number one of the things that people from the tech world tend to ignore. Because they're people who are smart on a technical level, they're not necessarily social.
I just
because
said
that's how they got smart.
The opposite.
Yeah, that's how they got smart.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it seems almost like you can only have one or the other, but not both. Like, you know.
Yeah. So the funny thing about me is that when I came to America in 1990, I didn't speak English. So English is my second language. And I was the kind of like the nerd by enforcement of inability to speak. So I read a lot.
And
got
lucky.
Yeah, I mean, generally a nerd would be like somebody who just don't want to be talking to people, and so they spend all their time dealing, playing with code or whatnot. So in my case, I just end up being on Usenet a lot. And one of my early days is I discovered Linux and I discovered open source. So I installed Linux version 0.83b from floppies on my PC.
Nerd ass.
And it worked so much better than Windows 2.0.
I didn't even know that it was that old. I didn't know that there was floppies when Linux was around. I thought Linux was far newer.
No. We had floppies. We had 3.5.
Remember, Jack Levin's older than Richard Hart. He's like maybe 7 years older than him. So he's got 7 years of game of life on top of Richard Hart. And I just wanted to show that real quick because I was watching this. Books are lame. Yeah, books are fucking lame, dude. Read the book. I read, but I have like dyslexia, so that's why I tend to do things backwards. I've been diagnosed with that shit since I was a 5th grader, and yeah, we fight through it. But I hate reading, but I do it anyways because you got to. But just wanted to show this clip just to put into perspective where we are today, man. In 2022, July 17th. We were in Richard Hart's world. We were thinking what he was saying was valid. We were believing that was going to bring mass adoption. It was going to be having a Pulse chain that was going to help a Hex, right? That 10,000X. And he raised 27 million for healthcare or, for cancer. Yet Jack Levin is literally just telling him, dude, you can live longer if you live longer. Like if you want to live longer, if you want to eat healthier, if you want to move better, you're going to live longer. You don't need to rack up a bunch of money and then tell people how you gave money for people to live longer. You feel me? So I'm happy to be where I am. This is a good revisit. And again, I'm saddened that they're dropping the feds, the fraudulent on my guy. I wish everything was a lot better than that, but prayers for relief. Prayer up. But yeah, like Zen is not Hex. Like even the founders are different. And the way that the delivery of information is so much different. So stop comparing the two and stop selling your Zen because Hex is going down. That's what the whole point of that was. Remember switching from floppy disk to CDs? Shit. I'm so glad we don't got to do no floppy disk. That was the thing, though. Yeah, the way that physical is stored in digital is amazing. I mean, look at this now. I like busting out my ledger just for no reason. Just because I got one. But, like, look at this now, right? Crypto come on a USB. Shit. And we haven't even gotten back to that yet. We haven't even seen the new wallets. Ledger, though, we know is definitely giving away our data. Zen is not Hex. Hex is not Zen. If you're not the banner, if you're not clicking the banner, we don't get to. We ain't gonna be friends. Laugh my ass off. Yo, Deutschland. I'm just gonna say it the old school way, but Deutschland from Germany, Zen Deutschland. They have gifted a free sub to the Bread Club. It's right above. It's a green banner. If you're on mobile, hey, I don't know how it works, but if you're on desktop, just click it. I think if you're on mobile, you can click it too, and it'll just, it'll solidify. But he's giving away one for free because he want to see everybody in the house with the green. What up, Louis? Just chilling. Jack was spitting some biotech game. Yeah, man, that's one of my favorite ones. I can't wait for more Jack Levin live streams. I know he's cooking right now, so I ain't mad at him. But, like, this was a good one to revisit, especially right now in today's climate. If you're thinking about selling your Zen because you think it's Hex, just rewatch this in today's perception. And then you will see, damn, I just realized that. Y'all never see that? It's been in such bad quality. But, yeah, Jack Levin got the mask hanging back there. He got the anonymous mask. That's crazy. He been vamping from the beginning. Mickey, too, he grabbed it. Deutschland, he grabbed it, so he threw another one up. Deutschland with another one. He said, one more person. Who want it? Who gonna grab it? But yeah, man, I don't know what Jack Levin is up to. I don't even know how to say it. I just want bro to say something, bro. Now it's like, where is Jack Levin? That's gonna be the question. Where is this man? He's still writing this NGTP. Oh, shit. I ain't got time to read this. Novel. Write a suspenseful story about Doctor Strange getting attacked by a vampire. Lows. Who needs books when you have an assistant that writes you a book? That's pretty funny. Who needs a book when you have an assistant to write you a book? Zen GTP would be very huge. That's a fact. Here, let's listen to this real quick. Deutschland. Oh, so I need to hit the Y with it. Because I'm usually saying Deutschland. I have tried to click the banner and it won't work. Hey, Goose, restart your browser, and that might help. If you're on
in
mobile.
2017, or maybe it was 18, until that year, all of the neural networks were called RNN, and RNN stands for recurring neural network. A recurring neural network was actually very, very lame. It took a very, very long time to make it smarter, to train, to do anything. And what happened in 2017 is that somebody wrote a paper, and they wrote a paper called "Attention is All You Need," and you can look it up. And that gave rise to the new algorithm called transformers. And transformers is being used today. It's not like the Megatron and like all that transformer stuff. But what transformers do, they take a question and they look at the sequence of words, they take every word and they build, guess what they build? They build directed acyclic graph, DAG, and they do it in parallel for every word. And then they create probability mathematical expressions that actually give meaning from the, like.
All right, man, that's just boring as fuck. Now, like, see, like, now we're transitioning, right? We're going into the attention. If I were you and you're not really aware of it, there is a bunch of good stuff, but this is what he's talking about. He's talking about this paper that was written and something in technology that you got to understand. And this is, again, why I fucks with Jack Levin. He always knows where to reference the complete idea. Sorry, that's what happens when somebody writes a paper. This is their complete idea of what they believe their theory is. And you can see here, Google Brain, Google Research. Kind of crazy. There's a lot of Google motherfuckers over here. Wait. Provide paper attributes to proper attributes to provide. Google he grants permission to reproduce the table and figures in this paper solely for the use of journalistic or scholar work. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Google. I'm using it for scholarly. This is for all the scholars out there. But yeah, you want to go look at this paper. Attention is all you need. Google it, or ask your assistant if you have one, and that has all the data. Ask your assistant, what is attention? Is all you need. And attention is crazy. Like now, this word is like I'm seeing it everywhere, because it is true. Everything is about our attention in this reality. You would almost even say charts are attention based, because if a real smart trader is going to use the chart to its advantage to build attention. And yeah, are you there? Are you not there? That's the biggest question. Are you part of the attention? Are you on the other side of the attention? And it's crazy to think now that we have these models that are going to be created based off of attention, like the things that are most important. Like if I want to say, hello, my favorite food is a potato, right? Or hello, my favorite, or hello, I love potatoes, you know? Like that's how it's going to start analyzing just like how you say things. Kind of bananas, bro. Click the banner. That's what he says. Click the banner. Yo, Dennis, you should click that green banner. I want to see Dennis with the green. Coming all the way from Uganda. Coming all the way in. And shout out to everybody that be tuning in on the international hype. Y'all are hella cool. I'm just chilling here in New York City. Waiting for things to get spicy. Let's see. Well, is Zensu talked in a while? The hell Zensu got cooking? Zensu. You know what else I haven't looked at in a long time? VMPX on Uni Wallet. Maybe it's time to roll it out. But yeah, damn, it doesn't work for me for reals. That's crazy. Yeah, that's something to do with your YouTube. Maybe there's something about YouTube that doesn't allow some people to do it. Oh yeah, for all my Chinese speakers out there, as an artist, this Thursday they're holding the spaces. They're holding the spaces for the Chinese community. If you speak Chinese, if you speak Cantonese or Mandarin, they got you. Sometimes I'll be in there listening. I don't know what they saying, but it sounds good. Everybody's excited. Got me excited. I know. I just need to give it up, huh? My German is horrible because I am American. Let's connect the wallet real quick. Sign me in. So, if you didn't know, there's actually some big news about Unistat. They're in cahoots with Binance. In case you didn't know that, hold up. Unisat and Binance in the same bed. Where is it at? Or is this information not here anymore? Oh, they already took the info. Or it's like no one must. Everybody kind of pushed it under. They're like, oh, it's right here. So Woo blockchain. So on July 23rd, Unisat Wallet, the largest Bitcoin ordinal and BRC service provider, is raising funds at a valuation of $50 million. And some investors have been finalized. Binance Lab is in communication. And Unisat team has experience in BSV development, confirmed by multiple sources. So that's kind of crazy. If you've been using Unisat, this is in cahoots with Binance now. Like, so Binance is going to keep their eye on this because Binance try to make their own standard with the community, which is called ORD20. So you have ORC20 and you have BRC20, and the ORCs they have a little bit less of or they're less popular because they don't they're not really made for decentralizations. They're made for the centralized entity to be able to identify the BRC20s. So, you know, they had to create their own standard too before we start diving in on that. But yeah, looking at that, I mean that's really good. If you've been working on here because you're a Xenian and whatnot, we do have some points. So I'm curious to see how these points go. I got 53 of these. Let's look up VMPX over here. Let's see what's going on. What? Come on, man. Hit the like button, says Dr. V Ray. Yeah, please hit the like button. And also hit the green banner at the top. Free. I say it again. Free membership from the homie. This is the way. I'm buying VMPX. Is this the way? Hey, it's always been. I think the deployer owns, the deployer, or something about the homie Caleb, he put it all together. Something about how this 15% is actually the DEX. It's like it could be the DEX and stuff like that. But if I was buying VMPX, I would be trying to scoop on both sides. But let's see what the price is. I actually haven't seen the price on the Bitcoin side in a while. I clicked it. What next to do? Doesn't work. You're still gray. Yeah, it's still gray. Oh, so VMPX on the Bitcoin side is at 5 cents. It's still more expensive than the Ethereum side. Again, I've been saying this, that it's probably going to hold more value on Bitcoin than it would on Ethereum because that is where the market is. You want to get more Bitcoins. Now, what you can do is essentially, if you want to port this to Bitcoin, you have a great arbitrage opportunity before the bridge where you're getting them cheaper than they're being offered here. As well here, you can only buy VMPX in bulk mints. You can't buy it one at a time. So you'll see that like right here, we got one for 500. You can get for under $100. So you can get 500 VMPX, but this is the only way for you to do that, right? Same here. So there's a couple here. You can spend $60 right now. You can get yourself some VMPX, get 1,000 worth. We got 2,400 here for 150, basically. We got 2,000 right here for 114 Bitcoin, $114 worth of Bitcoin. So like there's some people selling right now. Here, let's look at the orders. See if it's booming or if it's dry. There has to be something, Dennis. You clicked it, and what to do next? I'm not too sure. I'm Google would be weirdo. Wow, so no one's buying VMPX on the Bitcoin side. We need some real champions. See, this is the thing about Xenian, so we can't be too spread out. Like, I talk about every piece of the ecosystem, but really, I'm 100% Zen. So the VMPX, that's just a bonus. DXN, that's a bonus, you know. But Zen, that's where I'm at with it. So, unfortunately, I cannot be champion over here. And as we can see from the events, no one is buying on Bitcoin, and that's probably why the price is going down, because people constantly trying to get the best price possible for their VMPX over here, and so on and so on. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been tapping into ordinals. I did see this today though. So Vampires, this is the company that did the collaboration with XEN. So we got Vampires. They're getting ready to come out with their own ordinals. So you might want to follow them on the YouTube, on the Twitter, so that you can get more information on this. But they're getting ready to have their ordinals come out. So this might be an opportunity if you've been waiting to get into Bitcoin. At least you'll know there'll be a community ordinal out there for us. I'm also cooking an ordinal because I'm an artist. So I'm not really a trader or anything. I'm just an artist. So like I'm cooking something up. My cook though is gonna be fun for those that are members. If you're a member of the channel, you'll be able to get it before everybody else. But yeah, we're cooking art. We're not cooking tokens. Some tokens do exist. I do have my own token, and let's look at it real quick. Just go search bruh with a 4. You'll see the token pop up. So I still hold 60% of this. I did give away a little bit. Shout outs to the homie here. And again, I know who this person is. I don't know who this person is, but this person right here that got number 2. So I guess I got to keep myself above them. That's the homie who really put Zen into perspective for me when we think about Jack Levin. So big ups to him. Damn, he got an X in his thing too. That's fire. Shout outs to the homie. But yeah, I have my own token that I'm currently trying to figure out how I'm going to incorporate it into these ordinals that I'm cooking. And again, my background in crypto is hourglasses. So hourglass contracts and then NFTs. And I've been a fan of both of those for the longest. And that's again why I'm bullish on Bitcoin DeFi, because it comes with both. You get NFTs and you get coins at the same time and people are trying to figure out, how do we do this? So I think I have an idea, and it's been cooking, and it will be out here very soon for those. Will bruh holders get advance notice? Yeah, no, the bruh holders is actually getting the 4 people or the 3 people that have these. They're gonna have the most exclusive. So maybe I'll release a couple more coins to the ether for everyone that wants the exclusive one. But I gotta just strategize it a little bit better, because again, at least I'm in control. Since I'm in control and I know who's got what so far at the top, I could try to do this a little bit better. But I don't know who scooped these. But I'm trying to understand. I feel like I gave them too many. So maybe the next round that go out, they'll be set at a certain idea, and you'll have to get like maybe 100 of them, 100 bread tokens in order to get the exclusive ordinal. And yeah, we're gonna be building. Again, I have a lot of ties within the NFT community, so this collection is gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, I won't give away too much. It's still cooking. We're August 1st, man. And also, oh yeah, it's August 1st. Shit, I've been streaming for a while. So yeah, if you join the Bruh Club, you get like the hourglass and the chart in the chat. But if you join my Let's Talk Crypto Club, I will start doing one-on-one AMAs to anybody that's in that club for me to like answer questions for them. So that one's a little bit more expensive. It's $9.99. But what's gonna happen is every other week, those members will be able to chat with me in a smaller group, more directed on whatever they want to talk about within Zen World, and maybe help answer some questions and things like that. So there is kind of like bonuses to this. Just being involved though, I want to make sure everybody that's here with me right now, you get something that maybe you can get rid of later, right? That's kind of how I feel like about my Zen Knight. Like, I got that to get rid of later. And these bruh tokens are below 20 million inscriptions. So this is pretty dope. I got an inscription collection under 20 mil. So we still cooking and we're putting it all together. Hardcore membership. Dogeland, he getting a whole different care package for just being cool as fuck. But yeah, care package is on the way. We're really cooking, bro. Like, we're really, really cooking in the background. And again, since this is a new month, be on the lookout. If you are in the upgraded club, the hardcore club, you will be able to interact with me, as well as soon there will hopefully be some extra alpha. Right now, I don't feel like I have too much alpha because I don't know what direction Zen is going. And my alpha would be based on the direction. So I guess the alpha right now is it's going lower, because that's the only real outcome of all of my theses put together. But yeah, once Zen turns around, I bet it's gonna get really spicy. So those who are there early, who like a Dogeland, right? Everyone who's early, I'm gonna remember you. So it's up to you if you want to be early. Can Libre wallet be hooked up to Uni? Nah. Libre makes you send the coins to theirs. Bruh was a steal. Yeah, bruh was a steal, bro. It's still a steal, but since I hold most of the coins and I don't want to lose too big of a position because the homie bought them, like, these two people minted them, so they must have been live with me because I made this token live. So very fairly launched. If you were live and you decided to do it, you could have done it. And then even me live, I minted the coins. And the coins too for supply, it's only 108,180 Bruv coins. So it's a very finite supply. And it has the 8s in it, and it has the 1s in it. And yeah, it's gonna be dope. Your stream is constantly conscious is alpha. Your stream of conscious is alpha. Hey man, thanks for that. I'm trying to keep it going. Da 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 da. But yeah, that was kind of like, I guess, my end of my stream here. Me shilling my own stuff. If you want to support the channel, because yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen next, man. Kind of quit my job to talk about crypto every single day, because this is where I feel like my arena is. Right? I could be in corporation, like I've worked in corporate Fortune 500 companies. Working for the man, working for the healthcare. Now I'm like, well, why don't I just take care of my body, and hopefully wealth will follow the health. And yeah, talking about Zen is very calming to me. Right now I'm kind of stressed out because I don't know what the fuck is going on. Every sentiment has changed. Gas will pump it. Gas don't pump it. People burning will pump it. Yeah, they'll pump it for a little bit, but not so much. Jack Levin will pump it. Not anymore. That's out the window with the whole Richard Hart case. But yeah, we'll see what happens next, man. We will see what happens next. Oh, what's your thoughts on Avalanche Zunicorns being minted out? Did they all get the Zunicorns are all gone? Say it ain't so. Ooh, ZTFO, you just said exactly. You said it. Cool, you said it. You know it. That's next, bro. That's actually coming in a week or so. Merch. Merch is coming in about a week. We've been cooking it. I haven't been wearing it. But you're going to see it. You going to see it, bro. Because that's how it's all going to come together. The end game of Crypto Bruh is to figure out how do we establish commerce in Zen. I think that's where I'm at with it. I'm seeing it more from the e-commerce side of things more than I'm seeing it from the gains. Because I think in the long run, we'll gain more by holding Zen as people need Zen to do e-commerce. One of those things that I'm even trying to map out, maybe you want to do it too, is taking Zen for, anything. So clothing, merch, kind of on the way. And that stuff will be taking Zen. Now, what's going to make my shit cooler than everybody else's, I can't say right now. But if you've been in Twitter Spaces, you've heard me say it before. It's going to be sick. It's going to be real sick. Dank over here shilling Power City, Portal X, Liquid Loans, and Fat. He's like, Pulse chain going up. Merch when you get green. Yeah, you'll get some merch when you get green. So yeah, I swooped for the Zunicorn on AVAX. Zunicorns. I got 3 yesterday. So are they all gone now? That's crazy if they're all gone. Oh, so there's some rares left. There's some epics left. We don't care about those. Some legendaries. Some exotics. Wow. Dun 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 dun. Sold out. Sold out. Doom sold out. I think that's the last chain next to Pulse chain. Let's see. Shout outs to everybody in Avalanche. We did it. I even got 3 of them at the end. And yeah, the price of XEN is just so low because those that minted, I know who you are. Those that minted early decided to dump on all of us. They baited us in as well. Thought they were the homies, but they still dumped on us, which is cool. Whatever. What the fuck ever. So XEN is down a lot, and that's why the Zunicorns minted out. So it's obtainable. You get 10 billion right now for $78. And it's going through it right now. Someone is like mad. Who is this? Is it just one wallet? What the heck? Damn, no shame in that game. Let's look at this one. Is this the balance wallet though? Let's see. You don't make the rules. Just join the Bruh Club and talk crypto. Hey, thanks, Dr. V-Ray. We finna talk a lot of crypto, bro. Like, again, Crypto Bruh is for education and for those that want my experience and my insight that doesn't come with marketing. My shit black and white, bro, straight up. Who is this? This person. Damn, they got hella xeNFTs on Avalanche. They're going in. What's crazy is people spend a lot of money on Avalanche, but then they're dumping all of this, all their Zen for nothing. So I'm so confused. I'm like, why are you doing that? Are you gonna dump all your Zen? For what? So this person sent 2 Billy to this address that's holding 11. Okay. Yeah, okay. But see, yeah, I've been doing some Avalanche looks, and you know, there's just some people, man. There's just some people, they don't want to see us shine. I got an Avalanche mint ending today. Oh, this is NFT. Let's look at it. Where's my... Oh, I got 2. One today, one tomorrow. These are the 30 ones, 38s. So expect a lot of sell pressure when we start to see the 72s pop up. Okay, yeah, that's not until, well, at least for me, it's not until January 1st. There might be some people that took advantage of the 72 very early. Also, people make me feel like I don't have enough, man. 79, I need to mint more over here if I want to be a champion. But right now I'm minting in the LP. So I'm championing the LP. But yeah, I'm glad that all the Zunicorns got minted out on Avalanche. That's great. It's good for us. So 100% across the board. Does that mean all of them are out? Damn, no more Zunicorns. No more. Did you get one? Because if you didn't get one on Avalanche, you can't get none no more. There's one left on DevNet. Oh, shit. Hold up. That's a tweet. Finna do it live. Dun dun dun. Oh, darn it. I missed it. Cool. Tweet or post. I guess they don't call it Twitter no more. But yeah, that's really cool. That's really good. That's good to see. This is the type of action we want. We want to see all the Zunis gone. Next up, exotics. But again, people don't understand XeNFTs, so it could take a second or two for people to really get it. This is a Zen.pub. This is where you can see a good layout of XeNFTs. Maybe you want to park yourself somewhere, and you can see here Binance actually has the lowest amount of XeNFTs because most people are doing wallet claims to save money. It's kind of crazy. So Avalanche has a ton. Polygon has a ton, but EveMoss 1.8 million XeNFTs have been created, or collectors at least. That's crazy. They're going dumb in the club over there, bro. I like it. I don't know how they do it. They must know something we don't know. They must know that like their chain is gonna go crazy, and they're gearing up. So, big ups to them. I'm not selling any Zen till after day 340. He said I ain't selling none. Hold. Hodl. My guy hodling. But yeah, how do y'all feel about this unicorns, man? Did you get one? Were you able to get one? I got 3. I was like, yo. Actually, what really happened was somebody came into the someone came into here 2 days ago. They were like into the, oh yeah, if you didn't join the Zen world, we haven't been too active in there because, you know, Zen world in general is like figuring itself out. Here, I'll post it in the chat. If you want to join my Telegram, sometimes I'm in there. I haven't been on Telegram in a minute because I'm just getting my mind right. But sometimes there'd be some stuff in there, bro. There'd be some feeds. And someone came into the Avalanche and they gave us the heads up. They were like, yo, hey guys, anyone know how to mint Zunicorns through the smart contract? 20 left, but I can't get through. So I saw this too. I was like, damn, boy, I need to get 3 before it goes away. So I hope, Abdul, you got yourself your XeNFTs. But that's really what the Telegram is for. If you have any questions about Zen World and you want to come in chat, you know, definitely pull up and we'll go ahead and we'll try to help you out if we can. But yeah, Azen looks good, but it has some bad characters right now that are trying to sell it lower. I don't know really why they're doing that. There's nothing in the pool. Like literally there's no liquidity. So it makes literally no sense, but it's happening. Like I don't understand it. It's so fucking confusing. But again, it's because we're in that point in the market where some people are in profit and they're going to take the profit over just hodling, and we can't do nothing about it. It's just what it is. It is what it is, you know. Looking at 24, yeah, P.o.P down a bunch, Azen's down. You know what's crazy? I think these two are in relation. Whoever's running these are using that hex FUD to push these lower, because there's no reason for it to be 11% down. No reason. That's just the way it is. Shoot, Zen actually low-key recovering right now. Almost 1% up in the last 24 hours. That's crazy. Keep your eye on it. Out of all the ecosystems, ETH is Zen number 3 to the bottom. That's bizarre. I'm old school. I mint Zen on Binance Chain for 1,000 wallets. Yeah, that's old school. That whole like what do you call it, gas thing, that messed it up. But BSC is going to hell now. Let's look at the price. Yeah, actually, it's up 4%. Again, this is the second most. This chain, it costs the second most. Somebody really hates y'all over there. I don't know anything about this community, but I do know that they are minting for very cheap, which means that maybe that's what the sell volume is coming from the cheap minters. Let's see. July. Ooh, yeah, just turn it in the log. Looks a little bit better. But this is catching some sort of floor here. Wow, 200. Where's that at? Let's find that little cell there. Here it is. Yo, that is nasty. So you mean to tell me somebody can sell $500 or $100 over here and they can wreck the price that bad? Dude, it might be time to scoop some of this up. Y'all see that right here. This is what caused that oversell. Someone just sold 37 billion Zen and it messed up the chart like that. This is a good way to know that, yo, this shit is bottoming out. And again, this is the second most expensive chain to make Zen on. So buying it off of the DEX might not be that bad of an idea. Not financial advice or anything like that, just like observation. But if they're gonna mint it for 1 Gwei and then sell it for under mint price, because I'm sure it's under mint price. I'm sure of it. The way you would do that is you would go Zen Turbo, change Zen Turbo to Binance. Shit. Wait, you have to go. Okay, first we got to go to the mint monitor. Switch the mint monitor to Binance. Then you can see the cost. So right now it's saying, because the estimated cost is 3, it's almost like Binance lowered it from 5 to 3 just so that they could get people to shut up. Because I bet a lot of people around the internet were mad about what was going on there. And Zen really helped expose it. So like, let's say we do a 10-day mint over here. And let's say we do get it at the 1 Gwei way. Right, 5 cents. It's making, or let's look at how much is being made. So in 10 days, you'll make almost $1 million. So 644,000. So then what you could do is go back to DEX Screener, drop that into here, paste. So that's less than a penny that you'll create in 10 days. Right, so let's say I do want to spend $100 over here right now. How much Zen am I going to get? So right now you get 23 billion for $100. So like, let's see how long it takes to make 23 billion. Oh yeah, and the growth. Okay, you need that too. Gotta go here. Gotta use your tools, guys. The way you can figure out how fast the chains are growing daily is you go to Zenmon and then you go to their calculator. Zenmon is really cool for this. Yeah, I use Anchor all the time too. I can't get the 1 Gwei though because I don't have enough Anchor coins and time and patience. But yeah, if you get the Anchor node, you can mint for 2 Gwei, 1 Gwei. It's kind of crazy. But what we can see here is if we use Zenmon's calculator, over here they have the average user being pulled from the contract of how many people are joining, daily, and dividing that by 7 after a certain amount, so they can get this amount every single day. Now we look at Binance Smart Chain. This is the amount of users that are going to be coming. Pretty much on average 276,315. So we can go back to Zenmon or Zen.turbo. Let's plug in the real thing. All right, this is more realistic. And yeah, let's see what we got. If we were to do, what's the max term right now? Damn. So to be in a profit, you would need 430 days. What's the max over here? Oh, 490. So, yeah, it's cheaper to buy it than it is to mine it. That's for sure. XEN is definitely, oh my God, nobody's mining this shit in the future either. So XEN there's a lot of opportunity in XEN. When people will take it, I don't know. Even me, I'm like, damn, maybe I need to take this opportunity now that I'm looking at it. Because the growth and the GUI, like let's go to regular GUI, which would be $3 or $3. So if you're at $3, you ain't making shit off of a 1 mint. So you'll have to put that into perspective. So let's go ahead and put that into their calculator, aka Zenmon. I like Zenmon because you could do VMUs. So days, 490. Oops, see. Users was 276,315. Oh shit. And then the VMUs, you could do 128 over there. Oh yeah, I guess you can do 475 because they got big ass blocks. So that's your max VMU you can do there. So even with a max VMU, you're not going to get 23 billion. Even with a max VMU. And you're going to spend almost $100. So it is really, yeah, like that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fucking fact. So there's the facts right there. This is extremely oversold. Just like XEN, just like everything else in the ecosystem. It's officially cheaper to buy than to mint. Minting it going into the future, you're not doing yourself the right thing. Selling it right now, you're just selling your time for unprofitable value. So I don't know what's going on, bro. Maybe there's just not enough Zenians. Again, maybe I think there's not enough working class citizens in Zen that have value to bring, and everyone's just recycling. But yeah, even every time I do something to diagnose where we are today, it always tells me that we are oversold, like everything. So it's kind of bizarre. Deutschland. Bruh, hey, if it drops 10% and BTC drops 15%, what do you think? What do you think will be the Zen price? I think if BTC drops 15 more percent, Zen is gonna pump. I think Zen is priming to pump. The problem that I feel like we have right now that no one's talking about is why are people selling for not a profit? But everyone's following certain people, you feel me? So like it's kind of hilarious. It's like only certain people can say do this and then people follow. Right? And right now we need Jack Levin to do that. But he ain't gonna do it. He looking at me, I'm looking at him. And then Zensu looking at me, I'm looking at him. He looking at Jack. Waiting for the moves. Yeah, close. No sh. No sh. Deutschland. Did I say it that time? Deutschland. Ouch. LOL. Bruh, nobody knows. Only DBZen can save us now. Laugh my ass off. I think it should save us, though. DBZen gonna give us some ETH. How about that? That's what I do know. It's gonna give us a lot on a lot of different networks. If you got some Zen right now and you got some native to put up, you're about to be coming out clean in DBZenFTs, especially if you've been minting. Do you feel like there will be some good action on Polygon? Here, let's look at Polygon real quick too, because I never really look at those in depth like I just did Binance. But yeah, Binance is undersold or oversold. Like it's an oversold and minting. People selling it now, they're either very in profit or whatever. Actually, I should look into that. Woo, look at this one. So it's waiting for something to happen. A lot of people are holding, not a lot of burning going on. That's why the RSI is up like this. So let's look at the daily. Oh, so it did the same thing. Somebody came over here and dumped this shit too. So the 29th, damn. Yeah, pure manipulation by the miners. I guess you could say some miners are kind of stupid. They don't know what they're doing. They're mining with emotion. So, what day was this? Went down to 34.67. The 30th. So this is kind of how you do your research. You want to like find, use the RSI, find out where you got oversold, find the price. After you find the price, just scroll down until, oh yeah, there's probably so many trades. Scroll down until you see the price pop up here. That's usually what I like to do to speed things up. So I'm just going to look for the 34. And that's going to give me the address that did it. So we're climbing right here. Climb, climb, climb. 34, 34. So right up in here. 30th. So yeah, just a lot of different things going on. I think that was the one right there. Yeah, it was this one. So who is this? Oh, it's just a seller. They must be getting theirs in. And that's why it's starting to become oversold, because every chart is probably feeling like, since they all started at the same time, they're probably all going to be doing the same things. It makes a lot of sense. It's not a coincidence. It's like, oh yeah, everybody has the same mining patterns or the same mining habits. Nice. So they're still holding a bunch of M's in. But yeah, so M's in, let's just go ahead and not focus on who's selling, because we know that it's obviously extremely oversold. You just go back through the basics. So right now, Zen Turbo, Polygon. Once we go to Polygon, let's see what's going on. Go to Zenmon, figure out the average. So 504,235 users average a day. Let's go back here. Let's plug that in. 504,295. Was that it? I forgot. Short-term memory loss. Oh, 35. With today's Gwei. So 38,000. So it's 500 days. That's how long you gotta have to wait to make 12 cents. So right now, if you went and bought this amount off the DEX, it would cost you 13 cents. So 507 days is today. So you can buy 507 days right now for 2 cents more, right? So in my opinion, seeing that here, let's go ahead and put it all together into perspective here. We'll do days 507. And then we'll do users after you. It's going to be around 530.25. And oops. And then the VMUs on Matic can only be 128. Let's calculate it. Did I switch it up already? All right. So Polygon, you're getting about 3 billion if you do a max VMU. So 3 million. Yeah, you're getting about 3 billion if you do a max VMU. You see, all of this is something too you got to pay attention to. All of the chains are printing the same amount of XEN. That's a variable that needs to be in your formula, because that really means that minting on any chain doesn't matter. Every chain is the same. Cost of production is really what changes the difference between this 3 billion and this 3 billion. So where you want to get your 3 billion, it's up to you. Now looking over here, I didn't even copy it. How much does this cost today? What the heck? What the heck? Why ain't this working? Whatever. Add a 0. Just add a 0. Really? Damn, that's crazy. That's $1.36 for 3 billion Zen right now. Y'all tripping. Wait, where'd it go? I have too many tabs up. I'm sorry, y'all. I figure out why this isn't copying, so I can get the right price here. But yeah, that sounds pretty crazy. So like if we're really at this state where you can speed up time, why not buy the time versus waiting? That's kind of where I'm at with it too. And if people want to keep dumping it because you're buying the time, they're gonna run out of time to sell. Because there's only so much time to sell because there's only so many wallets that were made and there's only so many people that can do it. So, and again, it's getting oversold. So like when people sell their time, there's too much slippage in the time sell. So then now they're fucked. Like this person, they just sold a bunch. All they do is sell. Here, let's look at them. Have you heard of XEN? Yeah, I already talked about it earlier. I'm not really rocking. Let's get some house music. What's up, Rolando? Welcome. Music is off, bruh. Should it be? Oh, yeah, I turned it off a while ago. We just been chilling. I could turn it a little bit. But, oh, man, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Okay, I got a jet. I got life coming in. But I just want to do this real quick and then check this out real fast. So what I want to see is where's this guy getting their Zen from? It appears, though... Yeah. So you see the minters are minting hella transactions. And then they're selling it directly on the DEX. Let's see if this person came into profit, actually. So 11 cents here. Let's look at the original wallet. Please go here. Info, please. Oh, this one's different or what? This one doesn't have the same, that's not, I want to see the original. That's crazy. They don't show you the original like that anymore. Oh, I got to click it. Okay. So 200 days ago, Coin Tools. 52 cents. Damn, they made a banger. Yeah, they made obviously they put a bunch together. So that's kind of what you're dealing with right now. You're dealing with these people who have a ton of mints to end. Like they have a ton to end. Holy moly. But it's only so many people. So I'm not really afraid of them. Bring it on, I guess just to say. We shouldn't be afraid of these people. They're nobodies. They're selling and shit. So who cares, you know? But mathematically, it is cheaper to buy Polygon MZen than it is to mint it. Because unless you're minting a ton and spending a lot of money to mint in the future, you could simply just spend that $11 on the DEX right now and just DCA as it goes. Y'all got to get the green banner. Green banner. Yeah, just scroll up. You can grab that. But is there... Oh, there's actually Zen Punks. Cool. I mean, there's Zen Punks. Tread with water, though. They hold the coins. So you're not interacting with a straight burn contract. You're interacting with a middleman. So just know that that's what is happening. They're saying they're going to be cool. They're going to burn everything the right way, which is cool, you know. But personally, I'm not rocking with anything like that. I want to be the only burner. I don't want nobody else in between me and my coins. So tread lightly. But yeah, man. I got to go do some real life stuff. Thank you guys for pulling up, subscribing, doing all that fun shit that we do on the internet. I'll be back here tomorrow talking some more Zen, keeping it Zen with the vibes. I still can't believe I have 2 hours worth of content to talk about. That's still pretty crazy. But yeah, big ups to everybody in the chat. And Phoenix needs a flashy website like Zen Turbo. I hear that. But yeah, man, y'all have a good rest of y'all Tuesday. It's August 1st. Maybe we'll get some fireworks. Maybe Jack Levin. Here, let me just double check real quick before I sign off. Maybe Jack Levin will say something that will change the game. So that's who we're waiting on. Waiting on JL. Unfortunately, Mr. Levin, I don't want to say we're waiting on you, but that's where we are today. After 1 month, you would have been better off staying in DXN. Oh, shit, my shit is sketching. It's just like, dude, what? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, that actually helped it out. That's funny. Yeah, he ain't saying nothing. But yeah, like I said, you would have made, or you would have lost less value staying in DXN for the month of July than being in Zen. So it raises the question, are we supposed to stay in Zen in this hour, or are we supposed to find something new? And that is what we'll talk about tomorrow. But yeah, y'all stay up, man. Peace. Hey, Rolando, stop all that second principle stuff, bro. First principles. Only first. Only first.